Welcome to the Case Whisperer, where history's mysteries and modern-day scandals meet cutting edge. Every case, every clue, every question, unraveled.
The Midnight Murders, the case of the Whispering Walls. In the small, isolated town of Black Hollow, an abandoned asylum known as Blackwood Institution loomed like a dark shadow. For years, it had been the subject of ghost stories and local legends. But in 2021, it became the center of a horrifying series of murders that would baffle investigators and terrify the town. It all started with the disappearance of a local teenager, Emily Warren, who was last seen near the asylum on Halloween night. Weeks later, her body was discovered inside one of the asylum's padded cells. Her face was frozen in terror, and her fingernails were bloodied from clawing at the walls. On the walls of the cell, investigators found faint, childlike whispers scratched into the paint, phrases like, "Don't listen," and "She's watching." Then came the second victim. A paranormal investigator, drawn to the asylum by the rumor surrounding Emily's death, went missing during a live-streamed ghost hunt. Viewers watched in horror as his equipment began to malfunction and faint whispers grew louder in the background. His body was found the next day in the asylum's boiler room, with the same terror-stricken expression and scratches on the walls surrounding him. As the body count rose, investigators began to notice chilling patterns. All the victims were lured into the asylum between midnight and 3 a.m., and each had the same horrific expression of fear frozen on their faces. The whispers scratched into the walls began to form a message: she must be free. A breakthrough came when detectives uncovered a grim piece of the asylum's history. Decades ago, a patient named Lila Grey, known as the Whispering Widow, had been institutionalized after being accused of killing her entire family. Lila was obsessed with the idea of escaping the silence and claimed to hear voices trapped in the walls. After her death, strange occurrences were reported, leading to the asylum's closure. Locals believed her spirit never left and that she was using the asylum to claim new victims. The case took a horrifying turn when lead detective Marcus Hayes decided to spend a night in the asylum to investigate. His team waited outside with surveillance equipment, watching in real time as Marcus explored the building. At exactly 12:45 a.m., the cameras captured him suddenly stopping in his tracks, staring at the wall. A chilling, childlike whisper echoed through the speakers, "It's your turn." The feed went black. When the team rushed inside, they found Marcus slumped against the wall, alive but catatonic, muttering the same phrase over and over, "She's in the walls." He has never recovered. To this day, the Midnight Murders remain unsolved, and Blackwood Institution is sealed off from the public. But some locals swear that if you stand outside the asylum at midnight, you can still hear faint whispers begging for freedom.